experience. Fireworks popping off that shit. Yeah. I'm on there. I'm on both of those because I had to throw them up a bit dance. I didn't know. I don't know. I was there like 2 days ago. Nope. You guys, I gotta go in there. No, not yet. I'm ready. Well, I gotta go be live.
Live from Detroit, the 4th floor of the Russell Industrial Center, it's Tune In Tuesday.
It's a little cooler, but not much cooler. But we're as cool as you can be, right?
Sorry, I'm trying to like go live, but I don't see it on here yet. We're trying to share.
We're trying to share with the world.
Yeah.
Welcome to another Tune In Tuesday.
Yes.
We're live from the Russell Industrial Center. And I think we got all the power situated now so the shit don't blow out.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Because honestly, we'll be 100% honest and say that the power has went out already 4 or 5 times. So, so we're.
Yes, we'd like to thank the Russell.
Thank you,
Center
Russell.
for installing our power.
Yes,
Thank
you.
We gotta do like
rock.
a week. What are we at? Week 25 now.
Yeah.
Week 25. They really are getting around to these rooms. Anyhow,
The
we're
struggle.
glad you're here.
Yes.
We got a great show. We do.
We sure do. We've got a lot of great guests. It is July 25th. It's nice and hot. It's steamy and hot, and we have a hot doll in the house.
We have a hot
yes,
doll.
we do.
Yes.
Samara 78 from the Doll Forum is here to talk about the world of sex dolls.
The world of sex dolls. See,
Yes.
we've done Springer. You wanted
And
Springer?
she brought Lilith. Was it Lilith?
Lilith?
Yes, Lilith is here with us. She may not have a lot to say, but we get to play with her, which is
well, that's good.
Which is super cool.
She's got a mouth and a tongue and teeth, but she doesn't talk a lot.
Right.
I like that kind of woman.
Yeah, she's the perfect woman right there.
Yeah.
We've got artist Michael Palmer in the house from Ohio. Once again, one of our favorite people.
From Toledo, from the Mud Hens.
Yes.
Is that what they have, the Toledo Mud Hens?
Yeah.
The Mud Hens, all right. He's here tonight, all right.
It's our farm team, Tiger's farm team, right?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep,
Now,
yep,
we're gonna learn
yep.
a little bit about baseball tonight.
And we have DJ Mike Agent X Clark in the house, and he went to Asia, so he's going to be telling us all about his Asia trip.
Yeah.
I'm like obsessed with anything Asian, so I'm going to love it.
Yes, exactly. Especially the robot bar.
The robot bar, yes, bucket list.
The bucket list robot bar.
Yeah, and they have a whole farm that you can just go and play with foxes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Tony Nova is here tonight.
Tony Nova! Yeah. He has a show to promote. It's the Midsummer Party at Northern Lights, and I think it's coming up this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Some information on it during the news. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about that. So.
And if you didn't know already, I'm Kelley Jean and VJ Stroke and Fold in the house.
John, do we have that bumper or no for the news? No. We're just going to go right into the news?
Excuse me while I try to find our video. Video.
You want to break over a second, John?
No, just pinch.
What?
Just pinch.
Okay.
What did the DJ?
You good?
Sorry.
You setting it up?
I don't see our video. I was going to try to post it.
Oh, where's our video?
Well, my Facebook has been acting crazy. So if you're on YouTube, I already posted. If Facebook isn't working out, go to our YouTube page, which is Detroit Dungeon.
Yeah.
And you can watch us live regardless if Facebook is being cool or not.
Yeah.
So
if somebody can check on Facebook and make sure we're live, that would be good.
So we're here regardless.
Yes.
Interweb, okay?
Yes, all the way to the end.
You are stuck with us.
So are we ready, John? We're going to do some news here or what? We want to let everybody know what's going on.
Let's go ahead and do it.
No Facebook? Facebook just straight up hates
No
our
Facebook?
ass. No.
No? Are we live?
Are we live on YouTube?
Are we live?
Can you go to our YouTube? Help, people! Y'all can send me a text too. Like somebody tell me what's going on here. Been hearing a lot of that lately in
Are we
Detroit.
live though? That's the thing.
But we have no idea.
Okay, well,
Everything's online.
everything's online. Okay, well.
All right. Well, hey, can I go to the YouTube page and see if we're live?
Check it out right now.
Detroit Dungeon.
I don't know what you.
All right, so hey, are we
Across the streets, you might.
what are we doing right now? Are we doing bumper? Are we in the news? Or are we ready to go?
Doing you.
Let's do the news. All right.
All right. Well, we're still live. We're sorry that we are slacking.
A little discombobulated. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we can never just have a straight game. Come this. All right, so am I starting or are you starting?
John. I'm starting. Okay, I guess I'm going to start.
Need Zen.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? I figure why not? I'm here, why not? The
All right.
Southwest is always a good time to hang out in the Southwest this time of season. So why not check out the Melvins? That's right, the Melvins are coming back, and they're going to be over there at the L Club. It's going to happen this Thursday night. $20 to get you in and get to see the Melvins. It's always a good time. Guy with the crazy hair. If you ever seen the guy from the Melvins? Might have cut it by now.
Buzzo.
Buzzo, yeah. That's Buzzo, yeah. That might not even be his name. Is that his name? Buzzo.
That's his name.
I got the perfect cue for that later on. But Buzzo's going to be there. Once again, the Melvins L Club, Thursday night, $20. Why not?
Worth it.
Worth it.
So my first event sounded like a really fun day for the family. It's called Superhero Family Day, and they're doing it at the Adventure Park in West Bloomfield, which is off Maple Road in West Bloomfield Township. And it's 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Of course, it's all ages.
Right.
They want to encourage costumes. You know, you got to dress your kids up. You got to dress up. Have you ever wanted to be like Spider-Man, Superman, or Batman? Well, here's your chance to show off your super strength and fly through the trees. Swing on ropes in the forest like Spider-Man, fly through the trees on the zip lines like Superman, and fight off crazy challenges like Batman. And you can win prizes, and they're going to be giving out awards for people who like climb the best trees and crazy stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, that sounds like a really good time for the family. So if you're into superhero stuff, you can go to westbloomfieldadventurepark.org and get some more information on that.
Cool.
Sweet.
Sweet. Diamonds. I don't know if you heard of this band, Diamonds. They're like this girl singer. She's in this band. It's kind of rock, punk, all the above. They're going to be playing at Smalls coming up this weekend. And you might want to check them out. They're going to be with the Bon Johnsons and the Beggars and Sub. That'll be just Thursday. Actually, it's Thursday night.
Ooh, the show likes the beggars. We like those beggars guys.
The Beggars are just, they're the dime diggity, man, when it comes around.
Dime diggity.
The dime diggity. The Beggars, man. You want to see them. Along with Diamonds, that's the feature right there. They actually call Diamonds the best thing. High Times Magazine is calling Diamonds like the best underground artist of the year.
Oh, really?
Wow.
So you got to check out Diamonds, okay?
Cool.
Yeah, over there at Small. So once again, it's Thursday night. Get you in. I think it's like $10 in advance, $12 at the door. But hey, why not pay the $2 extra and check out a good show? Check out Diamonds, Bon Johnsons, the Beggars, and Sub over there at Smalls. Cool.
You
We're
guys
getting
all
it
right
in
over
gear.
there?
Yeah,
You all right over there, guys?
We got the two calories.
How are you guys feeling? A little bit toasty in here? Toasty?
How's Lilith? Is she having a good time?
She's melting.
She's melting. Everybody.
Literally. She's melting.
I'm melting.
So if you're not doing anything on a Monday, which a lot of people rarely do, Rancid and Dropkick Murphys are going to be playing over at Freedom Hill, also known now as the Michigan Lottery Amphitheater.
Okay.
Nice.
Over there in Sterling Heights, it's 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., and you can get more information at Ticketmaster.com.
All right, this next one is a very, 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 very important news article. Very.
Oh my gosh.
Kelley Jean, I can't believe you didn't pick this one.
I didn't see this
The
one.
Testicle Festival is happening.
I so would have if I would have saw that.
There we go.
What in the
Give
world?
it to me. I want the boring, boy. I want the boring. The Testicle Festival is happening.
Okay.
Yep.
You need to explain this to
Okay,
me.
I'm going to explain it.
Explain it to me.
It's going on over at Menjo's, okay? Sometimes you...
Menjo's is having a testicle festival.
It's happening at Menjo's. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you feel
All right, this
like
is the sing-along portion of our show. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
That's right. So they're going to have guys, they're going to be whipping out their junk, and there's going to be like size contests. There's going to be girth. Everybody knows what girth is, right? Oh, I'm just making sure.
Yes.
They're still looking for judges.
They're still looking for judges. They probably want male gay judges,
They want
of
male gay
course.
judges. Once again, it's going to happen at Menjo's, and I think there's going to be some...
Menjo's. Explain that.
Menjo's, exactly.
It's a gay bar.
Okay.
I think it's a gay strip club, isn't it?
It's just funny.
All the above.
All the above?
Yeah, I think they just kind
The name of the
You know,
event and the name of the club is quite funny.
5 mile over it's at Menjo's. So make sure you get yourself over to Menjo's for the
Testicle Festival.
Festival.
That is amazing.
It's going to happen this Saturday. It starts off at 8 p.m., goes all the way. How do they do it? How do they do it? It must be a gay bar. It's open till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
All the way to 4 o'clock in the morning. So get your testicles felt, get them sized up, all that stuff. Whatever you got to do.
Step into our manscaping salon and get
That's right.
cleaned up by our
Oh.
very
Yes.
own testicle hairstylist and pubic hair imaginaire,
That's
Taylor
right.
Gray.
I was going to let you know, but that was a secret portion.
Yes!
Gentlemen, if you got that manscaped,
So much yes! That's crazy.
if it's too bushy down there, you can get the manscaped. You
Wow.
can get yourself your bush frosted. You get those hairs trimmed.
Wow.
The guy's like Edward Scissorhands.
Oh my Lord in
Make
heaven.
one of those animals, those bush animals. Wouldn't that be cool? Look at that.
That would be so
I got
cool.
a fucking bush like an elephant. Anyways, once
Wow.
again, the testicle
Free
festival.
tape measures while supplies last. You're not even reading the good parts. While supplies last and shot specials
Well, I was getting to that.
inspired by all your naughty bits.
I'm letting everybody absorb that. So yes, they're gonna bring out the tape measures, and you can get free tape measures.
Menjo's were always girth friendly. Is that their...
That's their motto.
Is it really?
Always girth friendly. Menjo's. Who's going? I'm going.
I'm not.
I'm going.
You
I'm
going
sorry.
with D?
I'm taking myself.
You going with D?
Yeah. Why
I know
not?
what D's doing.
These nuts. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
Once again, get the Menjo's Saturday night. Size it up. I can't believe you didn't have that one. You saw it, didn't you?
I didn't
You
even
knew I was
see.
gonna
No, I
pick it.
totally didn't see that one because I would
Oh,
have
that
grabbed
was
that one,
great.
of course. No, and then I'm going to go to like the
A
depressing
plus,
one
plus, plus.
Here we
next.
go. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I know, and now the sad music. No, you need sad music. XICW Body Slams Childhood Cancer. The XICW is the wrestling
Right.
thing that like Dave Phillips and the podcast IT and the Dean and all
Okay,
them
yeah.
sponsor them and stuff like that. It's at the Imperial House off of Groesbeck in Clinton Township. It's from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And it's a good benefit for a little boy named Noah who's turning 10. He's going to be turning 11 on August 12th. And he's got cancer and it's spread to his lungs. He's having a really hard time. So it's going to be a good show. Tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for kids 12 and under, and they're on sale at xicwdetroit.com. And they have a whole list here of entertainers and fighters and stuff like that, but I'm not going to name this list.
Right. So get out there and support.
It's like
Noah.
There you go.
there's like about 20 or more wrestlers on this list, so it'll be a good show. And go out and show some support for little Noah.
Absolutely.
And have some fun. I know Chris Bowman will be there. Won't you, Chris Bowman?
Chris.
He'll be there. Yeah, he'll be there.
He was holding like some kind of Ghostbuster thing today on Facebook. I saw a little picture.
It was him watching a marathon. Maybe he went live on YouTube with it.
Unlike us, no, we're here. I think we're live. Are we on Facebook? What are we on? Are we live somewhere? We're live on
Chris, let us know that you're watching.
Twitter. We're on Twitter now. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Are we on Facebook?
We're not on Facebook because they hate us, obviously.
Ooh, I dropped my mic.
Ooh.
I dropped my mic.
I was gonna whip out my testicles and see if I would size up Remenjo's.
Hey.
Should I?
Oh my God.
I'm thinking about getting involved with that. I'm gonna go out there, man, branch out.
You've done shit like that before,
I've
so
done
when you
shit like
No
surprised
pun
me.
intended.
They had one at Hustler Club one night.
Yeah,
They had a sexy guy contest at Hustler Club one night, and he was the DJ, and he ended
Butt-ass naked.
up just jumping on stage butt naked.
Butt ass fucking naked. Stroking voice,
Hey.
you gotta love when he's naked. Torch with a twist. Everybody likes a little torch and a twist, and they're gonna be doing it again. Once again, the annual little torch with a twist, always a good time. This time it's gonna happen at the Jazz Cafe. It's gonna go down on Friday from 9 until 12 a.m. So get ready to get twisted and have yourself a fine night of vaudeville. And they're gonna have all kinds of acts, as they always do. And
Yeah, good ones.
right off the bat, we got Fire and Danger and all that jazz, Torch with a Twist, Vaudevillian Cabaret. Starring the world's only pain psychic, the Big Icky, the magnificent dexterity of Lester T. Jester, the Queen Mother of all clowns,
Maple Syrup!
Yes, she will be there. And obviously, we're going to have a whole list of other people, including one of your friends. How do you say her name?
Audra Kubat.
Audra Kubat.
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 Yes.
She's going to be there. And then, as I said, we're going to have all kinds of great things. There's going to be music. There's going to be all twisted kind of things that they do.
It sounds like fun.
It is always a good time. It's $10 to get in at the door. And as always, it's no one under 21.
Which I love.
There you go. And it's not for the weak at heart. So there's going to be some stabbings, I'm sure, going on that night.
Oh my gosh.
Some type of vaudevillian stabbings. I don't know.
Cool.
Something cool, I'm hoping.
I like it.
Because it's not for the weak at
Oh,
heart.
you know all these people aren't going to put together something that's not super cool.
It's going to be neat.
So there's a big one. It's Saturday and Sunday. It's called the Mopop Festival 2017. It's 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. on both nights, and it's at the West Riverfront Park on Jefferson in Detroit.
Okay.
Nice.
Tickets are at axs.com, and they've got some really big names. They got Alt J, Foster the People,
Yeah.
Run the Jewels. I love Run the Jewels. Solange, Tyler, the Creator, Phanogram, Vance Joy, Waves, Amine, Paris, Arkells, Pup, The Hunna, Mondo Cosmo, Jason, The Shadowboxers, White Reaper, Steph Shira, Michigander. Oh, who's that? Michigander.
I don't know.
Maybe a DJ?
I don't have a Michigan or not.
I haven't either. Mystery.
We'll have to go to the Mopop and find out.
Heaters, Humans, and The.
The.
How dare you just name it The?
Well, it's not the.
Ballsy.
It's just the.
The.
Because if they were the, that would be copyright infringing people.
Right?
Right.
Oh, and the School of Rock All-Stars will be there.
Oh, yes.
Too.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So for more information, go to MOPOP festival.com.
Cool.
Mopop.
I would love to see that.
Mopop.
Good times always with Mopop. And I think it's at a different space.
I can't believe Run the Jewels is going to be there.
Yeah, that's going to be at the new spot. I got an article coming up here shortly. We're going to be talking about that. But right now, I want to talk about this event that's going on. It's going to happen. It's called the Life Party. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Everybody stop talking.
The Life
House
Party.
Music Summer Celebration of the Life Party. No cover, once again, is going to happen over at Northern Lights. Going to celebrate the life. The July celebration is going to go down at Northern Lights. And we're going to have Mike, Asian X Clark, from Strictly Beatdown is going to be there. We're going to have Tony Nova, Dr. Tinglefingers, Madam Butterfly is going to be there. Earl Mixon McKinney's going to be there, and in spirit, Uncle Brown will be there as always.
Yeah.
So we don't forget about that. And why don't you come on out, because you got nothing better to do on a Friday. Check out Northern Lights. No cover, right? We'll talk about more about no cover. Wow.
No cover.
This is amazing that you can come to
21 and up.
Detroit and not be able to, and be able to see international.
And it's
DJs.
adults only.
Adults only.
It's important to me.
Yep, so come on out.
So another cool thing this weekend, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is the Great Lakes Food, Art, and Music Festival, which is at Campus Martius in Detroit. All weekend, all ages are welcome. And it's free all weekend, which is amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of food goodies there, good bands. Go to foodartmusicfest.com for all the information. It says, let's see, entertainment schedule. On Friday on the main stage, Eddie Money, one of our favorite people in the world. We love Eddie Money. Yeah, VIP reserved seat tickets are $25 to $50. The Rockets, awesomer.
Yeah, the Rockets.
Awesomer. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, awesomer. But the
Awesomer.
Rockets, man, Detroit band.
Detroit band. The Rockets. I haven't heard them in a while.
So on Saturday on the main stage, we have the Chicago Blues All-Stars, the Reefer Men.
Right.
Nice.
Satellites featuring Caleb Gutierrez. Gutierrez? Is that how do you say that?
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, yeah.
Elise King, to be announced, and Moonshine Stew. And then on Sunday on the main stage, we have one of our favorites, Tasha Owens.
Yeah.
Love that Tasha.
Metro Soul Band, Kendrick Jackson, and Dan Tillery, who is a really good artist too. He made headlines with his adoption of his pit bull.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, it was an awesome story.
Detroit Rescue, Detroit Dog
Yeah.
Rescue.
Yep.
Cool.
Him and Diggy. It was a really good story.
Shout out to Hush too. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, well, he rescued the smiling dog. There was a picture of this dog, and he was smiling, and it kind of became known all over the internet and stuff. And he brought the dog home and fell in love with the dog. And then the city of Waterford, where he lived, said, well, he's a pit bull. You can't keep him.
Can't keep him, right.
So there was a bunch of court cases, and he fought and he fought. And the vet, not doctor, even said that this is not a pit bull. I forget what kind of dog it
Right,
was.
it was a mixed breed or something off of.
So, long story short, he got to keep Diggy, and Diggy's a happy doggy, and he still smiles, and Dan still rocks on. So he's on from 12:30 to 2 p.m. on Sunday. So get up, go down there, get yourself a Bloody Mary, hit up a taco truck, and go see Dan.
There you go.
And then they do have a second stage, but I'm not going to go into all the acts for the second stage. But they have bounce houses, giant Jenga, giant Yahtzee, cornhole, tiki toss.
Cornhole?
Sidewalk, you know what cornhole is?
I don't know. What is it?
A hillbilly game.
I just know cornhole and beans and butthead.
Mini hoops, giant Connect 4, and more.
Okay. We'll talk about cornholing later.
I think that goes back to that Manjo place. Cornhole, Manjo.
Cornhole. Manjo, speaking of Manjos, fellas, if you want to earn some cash, get down
I totally
to Manjos.
just jizzed all over my boob.
Oh my God, here.
Oh, that's okay.
Oops. There's a hole.
Okay, we
in
just
my
got 2 more
lip.
viewers. Keep it up, Kelly.
Okay, so it's a little bit of distance. We might be
Sober,
off next
too.
Tuesday, so I want to announce this venue now, announce this show now, because you never know. So,
Okay.
next week they're going to have Shari Vari. It's actually into his 3rd year. Yeah, for Shari
Yeah,
Vari.
I've heard of this one.
And it's going to be at this West Riverfront Park. I don't know if you're familiar, but it's like the new park that everybody's trying to get to now.
That's
Used
that's
to be
where
in Belle Isle, now it's on West Riverfront. It's on Jefferson.
That's where
The Mopop thing is happening.
Yeah, the Mopop
You
thing
can
is
see it's
happening.
quite the place to do things.
Yeah.
Obviously. So you want to make sure you be checking that out. Shari Vari Detroit, they got a whole stack of DJs on there. We'll just give you a couple of them here. We got Anton Miller, we got Bruce Bailey, Chuck Daniels, Delano Smith, DJ Godfather, DJ Minks, Gary Chandler, Keith Worthy, Kevin Reynolds, Marissa Guzman, Mike Huckabee, Norm Talley, Rick Wilpipe. Where is the Mike Agent X Clark, brother? We'll talk about that, I'm sure, later. Anyways, you want to get your butts down there. And once again, Shari Vari will be dancing all day and night. It happens the 4th through the 6th of August, so make sure you go on down and check it out. They're going to have art, they're going to have food, they're going to have music, obviously. It'll be a great day in the sun. $40, they're actually charging you for it now. It used to be free, but now it's $40.
For all 3 days,
For all 3 days, though. Nothing like that other festival that's like a lot of money. This one you can afford to go to. And that's good that they're charging. It's cool, you know. I think you should pay $40 for a good town in Detroit. And a nice day in the sun. And
kids under 16.
There we go. Kids under 16.
And adults over 60 are free.
Wow. So there you go. So
see, because that, just hearing that right there makes me not want, as an adult, to pay the $40 to go in there, because I don't want to deal with kids under 16 or like a bunch of old-ass people. So
it's all good.
I just say it like it is, okay?
It'll work out. We'll have a Shari party. Exactly. Shari party happening August 4th through the 6th, and I'm sure there'll be special guest DJs all along that weekend. So.
All right. I'm really excited about this because just out of the blue one night, I got online and I ordered myself tickets to this concert.
Oh, I think I heard about this.
I don't even know. Like, I never just, hey, I want to go to this concert. I didn't know who I was going with or whatever, so I just ordered 2 lawn tickets to it. But I'm really excited. It's Korn and Yellow Wolf and Stone Sour, Skillet, Dead. It's a Serenity of Summer Tour, and it's this Sunday, and it's at DTE, and I'm bringing Ariana.
Ariana?
Oh, boy. We're going to tear up that hill. I'm going to tell you that much right now.
You're going to be doing some moshing?
I know we're going to be doing a lot of smoking.
I was going to say, you might meet up with Mary Jane at some point.
Definitely meet up with Mary Jane. Oh, and don't worry, Zold. I'm not going to fuck Yellow Wolf, okay? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I just made some random comment one day to Zolt.
Zolt, by the way, who's absolutely, I think, in love with Yellow Wolf.
Oh, God, he loves anything to do with Eminem, and he's probably watching right now, and I'll just say that...
you said you wanted...
if
you had an opportunity to hang out with Yellow Wolf intimately, you might do that.
Oh, I just made a silly comment. I was like, okay. Yellow Wolf's fucking hot. I'd fuck the shit out of that guy, and he got all pissed off at me. Oh. You cannot fuck him. He's married. Like, I can't do I can't do the Paris accent very good,
maybe
but...
swingers.
I'm sure most celebrities
are swingers.
Are somewhat of swingers. You have to be.
We are. That's all we do.
But I got yelled at. So he got all serious with me, and I was just joking. It was hilarious.
Oh, he's all married.
I know. He's married. He's not going to do... I was joking, dude. I was just kidding. Or was I? Yeah, Yella. I'm coming for you, baby. No, I'm just joking.
You got to go in between Korn and the other guys. Who's the other guys there? Korn, Stone Sour is the other one?
Skillet, Dead. I mean,
they're all cute guys, Kelly. Go for them all.
So I think we might take Ariana's hippie van.
There you go.
And she's got a picnic table that we can set up, and we're just kind of gonna like do the little tailgating thing on Sunday.
Look at you, having a good time.
I know,
That's
sober
gonna be a week
too.
Of concerts. You got to do that. Then we do Roger Waters or some guy from Floyd or something like that. It's a big week.
That would be next Wednesday.
I know, next Wednesday, which is Sunday then Wednesday. That's how it works. That's why we might be taking a break here.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. Detroit rocks for Dee Dee. We love Dee Dee.
Oh,
we love Mama D. Mama
Keithman.
D's out there. And she's got cancer, sadly.
She's fighting.
Yeah, so we're going to...
She's doing chemo and stuff. I think she just got done with her first round of chemo, I think.
Yeah. So we want everybody to show up this weekend at PJ's Lager House Friday night. They're going to be doing an event for her. And we got the whole city of Detroit that's really backing it up here and getting there. And we love to see that all the time. So join yourself. The dedicated Motor City Rah-Rah, Dee Dee, she's going to be there. Obviously fighting the cancer thing. If you can remember, she's done a lot of... She started the 4th Street Fair back in the day.
Yeah.
She's always working the Theater Bazaar.
Yeah.
Always working the Concerts Colors. Always at the Detroit Music Awards. Mm-hmm. Always out there doing something for the community.
I think she was at the Triple Expo too, wasn't she?
She was at the Triple Expo. She just did a thing for the MC5 when they had the thing, the Grandy Ballroom.
Grandy Ballroom.
Yeah, so she's always out there. Someone you can always trust, collect your cash.
Yeah.
You know, which is, at some of these events you really can't trust people, but she's the lady, and let's go out and show some love to her. Once again, that's at
some
PJ's,
support.
Yeah. This Friday night, PJ's Lager House. Bands on the bill that night: Panic or Pain, White Shag, The Zots, and The Dregs. Will all be there.
Wow, White Shag is playing another show. Boy, they've been playing a couple of shows lately, haven't they?
They're just that famous band. So once again, over there at PJ's Lager House, $6 donation. That's all it is. It's suggested, but you can give 10.
That's what I was just gonna say. I would say at
yeah.
least give 10 or 20
for something like
you
that.
know?
That's a big deal.
Yeah. So Saturday and Sunday, July 29th and the 30th is the Maker Faire in Detroit, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's at the Henry Ford Museum, which is off Oakwood Boulevard. If I can just say Boulevard in Dearborn. You can get more information at makerfairdetroit.com. But the Maker Faire is a gathering of fascinating, curious people who enjoy learning and who love sharing what they can do. From engineers to artists to scientists to crafters, Maker Faire is a venue for these makers to show their hobbies, experiments, projects. We call it the greatest show and tell on earth. It's family friendly and a showcase of invention, creativity, and resourcefulness.
It's unique.
Glimpse the future and get inspired. Yeah, I think it would be really cool. And you could take your kids. Yeah, Maker Faire. Try to get there.
Cool. This Friday night, is John Sinclair and the Blues Scholars going to be happening at the Detroit Film Theater, which is on Woodward Avenue. As we all know, John Sinclair is a poet, writer, political activist, the guy who helps you smoke bud right now. He took the chance and went to jail for you. That's right. Flint, Michigan native, all the way out of Flint, baby. Flint in the house, performs music, and he's going to be doing some of his new recordings off of his song called Mobile Homeland. It's produced by Tino Gross. For this performing, he is backed by the Blues Scholars. We've got Dave McMurray. Johnny Evans will be there on saxophone. Phil Hale, he'll be there on keyboards. And Skeeto Valdez on the drums. Nice. James Simonson on bass. And Jeff Grand on guitar.
Oh, Mike Down. VJ has handled it.
I know, look at that. I tell you, I gotta stop sweating. That's all. The event is free.
Yeah, John St. Clair, incredible influence.
Which will be a good thing for all those people who can't afford to get there. And it's going to be a good time over there at the Detroit Film Theater this Friday.
So this Saturday, another thing that's going on that the XICW is part of is the Michigan Comic Book Expo. I'm wondering if IT and the D is part of it too.
Probably.
I know. I would guess so. It is 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's $10 admission, and it gets you a general seat to the wrestling that happens at night, all ages, and it's off of 3rd Street in Wyandotte. I think it's at the Yak Arena. It doesn't say Yak Arena, but I'm pretty sure that's the Yak Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the second year, and yeah, there's going to be a lot of comic book people, a lot of people in costume. You know, it's not going to be like Comic-Con. It'll be a little bit sized down, but you also get wrestling at the end, so you can't really go wrong with that.
There you
so,
go.
You know? Oh, they're going to present Attack at the Yak, Part 2. So it is at the Yak Arena.
Yes.
All right, yeah, hopefully we'll see our friends IT in the D there. And
be a good time.
Maybe Bowman will be at that one,
Maybe.
too.
He's at the theater hanging out, doing his gig. He's got some reviews of like movies all the time. All that good stuff. I got the final event here, Dancing with the Stars. Everybody likes to dance with the stars. It's going to be going down at the Fox Theater. It's a live version of Dancing with the Stars. July 28th, as usual, it's all ages. And we were looking, how much was it? Like 30 or 40 bucks, was it?
I don't remember.
It was expensive because it was Dancing with the Stars and it's at the Fox.
It's like 50 probably.
Probably. Look it up. Once again, Dancing with the Stars.
Wonder if Julianne...
Tommy Chong won't be there, though, sadly.
Wonder if Julianne Hough and her brother... Derek Huff will be there.
There's a whole
maybe.
list of Dancers with the Stars. They'll be on there. Just check out that Dancing with the Stars little thing, and it'll tell you exactly who's going to be there, I'm sure.
Right.
Tommy Chong won't be there, though. Neither will Penn and Teller.
Well, damn them.
I never seen Dancing with the Stars. Do you like it? Have you ever seen it?
I watched it. It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch people sing.
Yeah.
You know? I can't believe that they...
I actually cannot believe that actually floated. I was like surprised. I didn't think anybody would like to watch dancing.
Think about like the dance shows that we had when like
I like those.
Dance
younger,
Fever.
like, right? You know what I'm saying? Like there was some really funky,
Danny
weird
Terrio.
dance shows throughout the years. Exactly.
I was thinking the scene. That was more like
Dance party.
Yeah.
So I mean, at least they're still doing it. You know.
Glad to see it's happening.
Right?
But yes, once again,
They're bringing American Idol back too. Is that not weird?
I didn't even know it was gone.
It was the 20th and the 20th season, and they made a huge deal. And oh, it's over, it's the last, and then all of a sudden they're gonna do it this year on a different network.
Right. These are a few of my favorite things.
I think they should bring back Star Church and call it a day, and bring back a big band while you're at it.
And bring back BJ and the Bear. I miss you.
You covered it? We got it all?
What?
We covered it all?
No.
Oh, you got more?
I do have 2 more.
I got a couple more. I got one more.
Okay, well, I have Saturday, July 29th. It's Cars and Stripes, downtown Mount Clemens. It's a cruise. They try to do it a couple times per year. It's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Of course, it's all ages because it's an outdoor event. If you like hot rods, military vehicles, it's the second cruise for 2017 in downtown Mount Clemens. So, yeah, go check it out. They usually have bands. Sometimes it'll be one of my dad's bands that are playing down there for the car cruises and stuff. So, yep. And then I have one more after that.
I got one more kind of sort of. John doesn't have the logo for it, but I want to talk about it anyways. I got the Detroit All-Star Garage Rock Punk Review. It's going to be happening over at the Tangent Gallery. And I got some really cool artists, including Inside Out. They're going to be performing there. The Plug Snake Out. Elvis Hitler is going to be there. Yeah. 3 Invisibles, C. Dick Run, and Cyanide.
When is this? This is a good one.
It's going to happen at the Tangent Gallery. And
It was up there, I think.
Where is the date? Oh, I don't know. But it's I think it's like the following weekend. It's like the Friday.
Is there a Facebook page you could
Yes, just go to the Detroit All-Star Garage and Rock Punk Review at the Tangent Gallery, and there'll be a date, I'm sure, right on there that you can.
All right, yeah.
Sorry about that, I didn't have the date.
All right, I got one quick little announcement. Kung Fu Lovers, we're going to be playing Machino's. Machino's, which is right next to Cave Radio.
Okay.
On,
Isn't it Micknose?
Machino's?
It's not Micknose.
It's like an Irish cafe.
It's Micknose.
It's Micknose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly, back in your drinking days, you used to drink there.
I used to drink there a lot
Micknose.
because I could walk there.
Anyways,
so I would walk
it's
there,
an
and I would just
unusual
make
event.
myself
It's
at home
hosted
and
by
then walk
Bigger and
back
Bigger.
home.
It's, Al.
I wish you could walk from Diesel. Man.
You know what? Fuck off.
It's basically, it's Al from the Bigger and Bigger show. He's hosting. It's an acoustic set that the Kung Fu Lovers will be playing with Amy Saad, I believe her name is.
When is this?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
August 3rd.
All right, what time does that start?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. It is.
Yep. Kung Fu Lover, bring your mother.
We got a show for you tonight. We got it all covered. You got one more?
One more.
One more.
Okay.
All right.
You just need to get your panties out of the bunch that they're in right now.
I'm thinking about that Menjo show this weekend.
He's all excited right now.
Got my girth working on.
All right, my last one is on Saturday at Shane Park, which is a venue I'm beginning to like a lot.
Oh yes.
Because it was my second time going there this past
Now,
weekend.
can you see everything really good no matter
You can
where
see
you're
everything really good. The
Perfect.
sound is great.
All
It's
right.
breezy. It's right on the water. It's a cool venue. But this Saturday is Belle Biv DeVoe, En Vogue, and SWV.
Wow.
I mean, how can you go wrong with that show?
And Vogue and SWV.
It's a good lineup right there.
There's gonna be a lot of girls that
Yeah.
You know, everybody's going to be singing every lyric to every song,
Milk
too.
alert.
Everyone's going to be singing every lyric to every song.
Yeah.
A
lot of gills too, Bella. Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure. It didn't say on the event page, but it's Saturday. It's at 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. I do recommend getting there around 6:37 because you can get really good parking and get up to your seats, get your drink real easily. And they'll probably have opening bands before that, too, to enjoy while everyone's parking. But, yeah, it's Shane Park, which is right on the water in Detroit. It's a beautiful venue. Go check it out. And I just really, from the bottom of my heart, would like to say rest in peace to Uncle Bob Bauer.
Uncle Bob Bauer, yeah.
WLLZ and Meals on Wheels.
That's
and
the whole thing, yeah.
and I just, well, Bob used to live with my dad and I. When I was in high school, Bob rented the room upstairs, and
Bob was crazy. Bob liked to have fun.
So he
Bob
was
liked to
Uncle
have-
Bob to you.
He's Uncle Bob to me, yes.
Uncle Bob, yep.
Yeah, he was crazy, man. He would kill a fifth of Jack every night, cook these big old meals and stuff.
My thing was with Meals on Wheels, though. Bob always got in that trailer every year.
There were times when there was no heat in the trailers or anything.
Yes,
I mean, and he did this every single year, all through the month of like the end of November through December.
Yeah.
Froze his ass off.
Right.
Sometimes went without electricity.
Yeah, it's
at
the best time of
times.
year too. You know, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, that's when people are really getting depressed. So.
Yeah, he helped a lot of people. He was a good guy. A lot of people really respected him in the radio community, and he was a guest on our show.
Wow, he was?
And of course he was. He's Uncle Bob.
Oh man,
We shared
that's so
some-
cool.
We shared some good stories that day too.
Yeah.
And one more rest in peace. It's crazy. There's so many. He just passed. He had numerous health problems. He did. I don't know if in later years he drank, but I know he used to drink a lot.
Right.
So I'm not really sure exactly how he passed, but prayers to his family. I know he has 2 kids, and his viewing will be at, it's the funeral home right down the street from my dad's in Mount Clemens, right on northbound Gratiot.
So your dad's going to probably go too.
Of course, yeah.
He still
And
has
it's
all
from
his
2
stuff.
to 4, I think.
Still's got his stuff, too.
He does. He'll have some things to contribute because Bob left a bunch of pictures of himself with like Led Zeppelin and you know, all kinds of Aerosmith. They were all left in my dad's basement.
Right, all the
for
cool
years.
pictures from the 70s.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm hoping that my dad will maybe bring those down so he can prop them up, you know. And I also have to say, it's terrible, but it seems like there's something really weird going on in the world right now because a lot of babies are being born and a lot of people are dying. Do you notice that?
Or maybe
There's
I'm just
something
getting
weird.
old.
There's something screwy going on. It's like the earth is replenishing itself right now. But Gary Wind of GW Talent Agency also passed away. And he just passed away the other day. I guess that Gary Wind, from what I was told,
He was sick.
he had cancer for a while, and that's why nobody saw him for a while. He was kind of on the down low. He didn't want, people to really know or see him being sick. But yeah, Gary Wind, he was an agent for the strip clubs for many, many, many years. He's one of the first people that I met when I got into that industry, and he owned GW Talent Agency. Everybody knows Gary. Yeah, I'd like to say sorry to his family and rest in peace, Gary Wind.
Sometimes we leave it on a sad note. But
I know, it's so sad.
we got a great show here for you tonight.
Yes, we do. We got wonderful
Samara,
guests.
78.
Yeah.
Is that right? 78?
With
Samara?
Lilith the sex doll.
Woo! She's coming up here later on. And we got Michael Palmer's in the house, Mike H. Clark, Tony Nova. We're going to be talking shows, going to be doing a little DJing. We got a whole lot of Tune In Tuesday left. Let's get back to the show right after this music video from Dead in 5. Dead in 5.
Dead in 5.
Dead in 5 right now. We'll be right back.
All right, let's hear it. Tune In Tuesdays. Come on, louder!
I hear the laughter in the What up, though?
We all let y'all in the motherfucking building.
All motherfucking
You know you got your East 7 Mile, your West 7 Mile, your North End down there back up to your with all that shit, Island
What up,
Park.
though?
You know what I'm saying? You got Southwest Detroit. Hey, Steph.
What up, Jell Neal, my nigga?
Now let these niggas know what part of 7 Mile you from, my nigga.
Evergreen, dog. I'm from 7 Mile, the West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dude, cause niggas get the package through. Say I got a pack to move. Wolves, we attack the fools. So niggas sort of bag it to them, bagging up your avenue. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dudes, niggas get the package. I'm on that SMDC, Sev in the SC. Blunt full of Nestle, pump for Gillespie's. Chunk on test me, have a raw recipe. Half a brick of lactose, why not the rest is me? Captone weaponry, Mac back 70. I bitch me your law, so the laws got a track on me. Dog got a strap on me, bro got them apple cheeks. 22 Beretta, but a leather sweater, Al wings. Watch like a Mal Breeze, Rocky like a Palo Creed. 32 a sleeve, I'm Shaq D's on the smack feed. Posted in the trap for weeks, same draw socks and sneaks. Done a break, Somerset, 7 Mile, crown me king. I'm from 7 Mile, the West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dude, cause niggas get the package through. Say I got a pack to move. Wolves, we attack the fools. So niggas sort of bag it to them, bagging up your avenue. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dude, cause niggas get the package through. Back on the mile with it, bang till it's over with. My Vita Costa, so I flow like a negotiator. I overdose the whip, fucking comatose the kicks. Now when I control the switch, I'm sick like roller coasters. Yeah. Cause the Nova's rolling over Bentleys. Motor blower incidentally, color coder incrementally. I think my brother bought us both a Hemi. Goes gray, I call it Demi. Me, I bought us both them 50. I told her send me now because of Denby. Never with them hookers hit me, banging till the Brooklyn's empty. And you can look, but fucker don't offend me. Niggas won't respect the ending, damn they bringing weapons in it. Yeah, I post up on your block with the 51 shots sold on stock. Yes sir, I know we all for the stop, but you's a bust though. You probably get them offers a lot. They like, I'm from 7 Mile, the West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dude, cause niggas get the package through. Say I got a pack to move. Wolves, we attack the fools. So niggas sort of bag it to them, bagging up your avenue. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dude, cause niggas get the package. Camouflage squad, bustin' mirage. I pray to God when I spray the rod. My enemies dodge or meet a law. Blow your brains, dog, wet up your dog from 30 yards. With the 30 yard, I pop it in Mars like Killer Raw. You'll forever nod like fucking with Raw. Slumped on a broad with your own balls stuffed in your jaws. Wrap you in gauze. Follow hood laws of Philly's ARs. Break up the walls. Got the whole Mars a lot to your brain. Less than a broad, I'm on some duck, ma. Lay down, get out of the house. Spit the math to the safe before I riddle your blouse. Riddle your spouse, the metal spout, spit in your mouth. Get your click out if we don't pull a brick from the couch. It's really about the iron sheet, clutching the piece. Flaming blue heat through blue fleece and raping the streets. I'm placing you deep, like 30 feet away from the beast. Not to take, I'm talking about the place creating your heat, you dead. I'm from 7 Mile, the West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dude, cause niggas get the package through. Say I got a pack to move. Wolves, we attack the fools. So niggas sort of bag it to them, bagging up your avenue. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. I'm from 7 Mile, West Side capital. Home of the traffic, dude, cause niggas get the package through.
portion of Tune In Tuesdays.
That was Steph
That's
General.
downright
You guys just
creepy.
saw. It's not creepy. This is Lilith.
This is Lilith.
Yeah, she's an art model.
And she's very soft to touch. It's crazy. Her nails even feel real. It's so neat.
And this is the artist behind it, Samara, 78. Make some noise to Samara.
Samara,
In the house. So, there's so many questions we all want to ask. First of all, you were saying that there's lots of people that really enjoy dolls.
Oh, yes, yes. These relieve quite a bit of social anxiety. People make money doing photography. And actually, they bring our little group together because a lot of us wouldn't have met or associated otherwise. Stalls like this range in anywhere between $900 and $10,000.
And this thing is heavy. I mean, it's like a regular doll.
What is she made out of?
This is platinum grade silicone, Kelly. This is platinum cure, medical grade, food safe, inert.
Probably the same stuff I've got in my tits.
Probably. More than likely. It's more than likely.
Ways to find out.
Let's compare.
I mean, they kind of do feel the same.
Yeah? Feel these boobs here, Cal. Well, let's see if they feel the same.
You can touch her. Go ahead.
Let me see. It totally does feel like mine.
Yeah,
I had
have a
to
little
squeeze
bit
my
of
own
air.
boob
So
in
now-
comparison.
You do like doll repairs.
I do a lot of repair,
Yeah, do you wanna see it?
facial work, makeup work.
And you got this doll from where?
This doll came from another member in France, but it's a DS doll from China.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't really need to work on this doll when I got her, but she's my favorite looking doll, so I brought her.
I'm just surprised that you aren't friends with Dave Cat, that guy that was on the documentary.
No, you know what? I've read a lot of his posts and I've never met him.
You need to meet him.
Maybe sometime, maybe
Right?
someday. We'll find out.
She's got a
And
mouth
his
that
lovely
works.
wife. You need to meet his lovely wife, too.
She's got a mouth, she's got teeth, she's got a tongue, and she doesn't talk. Fellas! Are you paying attention out there? Are you paying attention out there, fellas? Hello! I don't like you. Get out of me. Does she swallow, Joe?
She doesn't do oral at all.
No?
Yeah, she's one of those fussy Asian women.
Ah, gotcha. Now let me ask, is this like a more of a fetish, or do people just collect these kind of dolls?
Well, I don't know if I think it's a fetish. I think they're art. Dolls are definitely art.
Okay.
So people have been sending their pretty works of art for about 4 years. And I've been enjoying the forum for about 4 years. People have lots of different reasons for buying dolls. Some people just they want company, they want companionship. A few people are photographers. You have husbands and wives, you have women, men, young people, older people.
Interesting.
And yeah, so I've made a lot of good friends, and it's a good social environment.
Now, do you let Lilith go out and like?
We take her out all over the place. Yeah, I've taken her to bars. I'm gonna mention the name Menjo's. I've taken her there. Yeah.
Did she get to judge the testicle festival?
Yeah,
or
maybe she
whatever?
should. She should. Let's see.
I'm afraid she would be a little bit too apathetic for that. Like her level of apathy definitely shows when she's out.
Okay, so she would not be considered a sex doll then?
Well, if I don't use her for sex, I mean, it's still a sex doll.
Because
She's still
does
a
she
sex
have,
doll.
does she have, not to be
This
totally
type-
blunt, but a vaginal opening for penetration?
This type of doll has a insert.
Okay.
And you put in the insert you want into the doll.
Dang,
And
if it's
instead
too
of
loose,
having-
you can just tighten it up.
Yeah, get a new one.
So you can get a new vagina every week.
You could.
Wow.
And then if
Oh,
you had
wow.
to resell her for
I think we got
some
one sold
reason,
to sale.
you could give a new one with the sale,
Come
or
underneath my-
they can get one of
Go
their
underneath
own.
my desk.
Yeah.
Get that spray. Anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, so when their joints break or they need work done, people come and give me a shout out. The Doll Forum is a really great website. So if none of you out there have ever been on there and you're curious about dolls, the culture, the lifestyle, and want to understand a whole new experience, the Doll Forum is the place for you.
There you go.
I like how her like lips are all glistening.
Better than
She's
mine.
so pretty.
Like,
So, Mr.
she doesn't give
No,
head.
no head, honey.
So now, do you make more dolls?
Oh, I won't make dolls. Dolls are extremely expensive to make.
Okay.
To start making a doll is like a $10,000 investment.
Wow.
There's actually a company that is going out of business, and they're looking for someone to buy the molds. They're looking for someone to train in how to make the doll.
There you go,
The
fellas.
doll is Ruby 13. It's an American legend. It was one of only 3 U.S. manufacturers left of silicone. The Chinese market has put out much of the American industry. And then you still have Matt at Abyss Real Dolls, and you have Patrick at Private Island Beauties. Pretty much are the only guys left.
Right.
And the sad thing is that American-made silicone is going out.
Right.
You know, very, very few companies left that produce these in the United States.
Now, were you a doll person your entire life? Like
Yes, yes. Little
Okay.
tiny dolls, Barbie dolls, you name it.
Then all of a sudden you got these big sex dolls.
Yes. So it's not a stretch for me to have one.
Now, you were saying the other thing is like females seem to like these more than males. Or is that true?
Well, it depends. I think a lot of people like them. If you like dolls, then you're gonna like them in general. You know, a lot of people buy them and they're in relationships. Like there are married couples that have dolls.
And then we're going to just get a little kinky now and throw a doll into the mix.
Right. I'm a middle-aged man. I like action figures. Well, I like dolls.
Exactly. I like having my mic on my thing. Like that. Yeah, there we go.
You got it.
I got it. I got
Oh, she
it.
made your mic drop.
She made my
That's
mic
so
drop.
cute.
Yeah, she did. She got
Yeah,
power.
so a lot of the times there are people that don't have relationships for any number of reasons and would still like
They're
to
losers
have a
like
doll.
me.
Oh, not at all. Some of the sweetest, best people I ever met are doll people, to be honest with you. They're not like some little raving guy, you know, some troll guy that stuffs his doll in a closet every night.
Right.
Or like a freak weirdo or something.
They take care of their dolls.
I mean, obviously, I'm not a freak weirdo, but
Passenger seat of your car and drive around.
I certainly do. I put the seatbelt on too in case there's an accident. You don't want to break your doll.
That's right.
Yeah, so they're very good. We have parties, annual parties, and we go to each other's parties every year. And collectors of these dolls understand that it takes a lot of work to maintain them, and they pretty much fill a void everywhere. You want to do photography, you want to have a bed partner, you want to have someone just to sit on the couch.
There you go.
And watch
talk
TV
back.
with you
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think I'm going to get me one of these. I think this is the best
You
thing for me.
should.
I really should.
I've got just a doll for you.
I'll bet. Probably
So
two.
how many
Does
do
she
you
wear makeup?
have?
I have about 22.
You do? Do
Now,
they
that's
all
before
have their
somebody
own
broke
certain
into your
place in
house.
the house
Oh,
where they
no,
sit,
no,
or do you
no.
keep them
they,
put
they
away?
have to get
or-
moved around.
Yeah.
Like you have to care for these a certain way. You can't leave them. Like I could leave her sit like this for now, but when I take her home, I'll put the hook back in her head and I'll
Nice.
hang her on her stand.
Okay.
And this way I can undress her, clean her up because she gets
Well,
dirty.
you know what you got to do to get
if
her cleaned
people
up a little
touch
better?
her.
Hold on one second. I got something. We got Goo Gone. If you ever want to get the Goo Gone off of her, that's what you got to get off.
Not endorsing it, guys. Not endorsing it.
Exactly. So,
A quick question from the audience.
Okay,
just,
yeah.
Just quickly. What was your question?
Can you insure the doll, or do you insure the doll at all? And if so, how do you cover that?
It's a valuable item. I imagine I don't insure anything. I'm like, hell with it. If it's something breaks, it's gone. But you can insure anything of value, even dolls.
right.
You know, you list it as a valuable, you show your receipt for it, and they insure it.
There you go. I hate to break into your house with all them dolls that look so real.
This is
I'd be
frightening.
freaking
Good
out.
question.
I've had people come up to my door, look in,
Yeah.
and turn around.
Yeah, I would.
I don't want to be here right now.
I would.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I've only ever had one doll that frightened me, and I had to sell her.
Really?
But every time I walked in the room, I was startled. And I said, and I had to make the head for her myself, but she startled me every time I came in the house. So I said, I love her, but I can't.
Cut that bitch's head off.
There was a spirit that crawled into that doll.
I think so. At least the body, the head was you, so it wasn't the head.
Now, like, we had a lady come on the show before, and she actually said the dolls talked to her, and they gave her like certain names to name the doll. Did you do something like that?
You
or did
want to
just
know what? Well, they develop a personality all their own after a while.
Okay.
A lot of people that just go into it looking for sex dolls, they usually sell the doll off. Or if they didn't take their time looking, they resell because the weight is too much or something's wrong or they didn't know. Doll people know. And when we have a doll for any length of time, like we won't name them or we won't do anything, just start dressing them, shooting photos, and sometimes you get an idea of what your doll is like or a possible name. So many people are entertained by photos and stories about the dolls. It's really soothing. And there's a lot of fun stories, photo contests, all kinds of
A
stuff.
friend of mine might be interested in buying a used doll.
We're just talking
That's
about
his
that.
thing.
Hey, I'll give you my number, man. I got a few. They're
His
going.
name is Sweet and Sour Sal. He's a really nice guy.
Carl needs a girlfriend.
How much?
Carl needs a girlfriend.
I mean, we all need girlfriends in this room,
But you know what? You don't want him to think about throwing her away or reselling her because he can't deal with the weight. Weight is like one of the biggest spoilers when you talk about buying a doll. I started in 2014. I was told I can lift no more than 15 pounds by a medical doctor. And by now I can lift 60. And with a lifting belt and braces, I can lift 75.
Jeez.
And this
It's
doll
getting serious.
This doll is 55 pounds.
55 or 60, yeah.
Wow.
Definitely. This solid steel inside with like nylon buffers for the joints. I mean, the range, if you want to see, is pretty cute.
Wow.
No rain, huh?
Not if you count that maybe 8 inches of foam floating around in there.
Yeah. Crazy.
So you have a collection of dolls, and then you redo dolls and stuff like that. But do you sell dolls too?
I do sell them.
You do
Yeah,
sell dolls?
I do sell them, and I actually have a few that are for sale.
So how and where, like on the internet, can people see these dolls or find you?
Oh yeah, the Doll Forum, Samara78. That's me at the Doll Forum.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, the doll form.
It's just
11,000
thedollforum.com.
posts I have. Yeah, the dollforum.com.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
If you want a doll, talk
If
to
you
the
want a
lady.
doll,
Samara,
Your
girl will hook you up.
right?
78.
it was so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Yes,
Lilith,
Lord. You have a good time.
with your
Thank you,
glistening
Kelley.
skin.
Thank you, VJ. Great times. Lots and lots of fun. Once again, Tune In Tuesday. We'll be right back. Michael Paul in the house. Yeah, we got a whole show. Mike, Agent X Clark is in tonight. Tony Nova. Thank you, Samara. Thank you very much.
very
Lilith.
much.
We'll see you next time. We'll be right back after this music video. Yeah.
All right, Tune In Tuesday. Let's hear it.
Yeah! All right.
girls with dangerous curves. I see girls with dangerous curves. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ooh. Secret fears. Listen close and you will hear my secret fears. Secret fears. Gonna tell you my secret fears. Listen close and you will hear my secret fears. A man that is not committed. A man that should be committed. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Woo! Friend that will have my back long enough to stick a knife in it. Ba 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 ba. Ooh. Blind date when I lace in hell. The Judas will pay my admission to hell. The heaven goes deaf as I breathe my last breath, and I will feel nothing left but regrets. Like a pussy, I will go 8 floors with skeletons claw down my closet doors. Are you ready? Listen close and you will hear my secret fears. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba ba ba.
Quiet.
All right, let's hear it for Tune In Tuesdays. Come on, people.
Yeah! Michael Palmer in the house. Yeah, make some noise for Michael Palmer. Again, a regular guest here on the show. Glad to have you back. He's brought some of his lovely artwork here, just starting with this, and he's got all kinds of exciting stuff going on.
I don't know what camera I'm supposed to be looking into.
I think we're at that one right there. There we go.
I feel like intermission. You have
VJ, look at that one over there, and you look at this one.
Okay, that works.
Fair enough. So welcome in, yeah.
We haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, man?
Well, I left the pain in the ass job and I'm doing art full time. I've been doing that for about a year, so it takes a while to get on top of that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like intermission here. Like you had the sex doll and you had the.
Oh no, you're dude, you're
what is it?
Everybody's all the time.
Manjos.
Yeah.
Manjo. Are you gonna be going to Manjo? You can make some money, bro.
No.
Come on, you can make some money.
I think my Manjo days are over.
Come on. So anyways, we were talking about how you have all kinds of great stuff going on there in the city of Ohio. You are based kind of sort of out of where? Toledo?
Yeah, I'm in Toledo, downtown.
Are you still doing the art walks that you guys were doing? Or?
A little bit. I used to own a gallery downtown.
Okay.
And I got out of that. I sold that and just doing full-time art. The gallery, I don't know, it just didn't do. I did it for a little while and then you move on to something else, you know.
Right.
So I've been doing full-time art for about a year, and I run an auction once a week, so that kind of generates a little bit of money. I'm living in my art studio, doing the whole, doing the whole
artist life.
Yeah, right.
Starving artist life.
Right.
We know that.
That's called Thursday.
If you don't have a gallery, like where are all your pieces displayed right now?
Well, honestly, I have done a really good business creating a lot of commission pieces. So you said, VJ said, hey, bring some art with you. I was like, geez, I kind of don't have any inventory,
So it's all kind of like people will special order stuff.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit. And every week I create new works for the auction. And then that kind of, people communicate with me about different things that they want, based on the auction items or whatever it might be.
I love these.
Let's talk.
That's really cool.
Talk about this?
Let's talk about that there. That's nice.
Yeah.
I could do a Detroit one.
You
That's
could.
Toledo Skyline?
Yeah. That's a Toledo Skyline. This was kind of on Thursdays, we have kind of a little sidewalk thing out downtown Toledo.
Okay.
And I want to put things like this out on that little sidewalk sale. And, they've got food trucks out there and things like that.
Cool.
So I started a few of these. There's actually 3 that have basically the same skyline. But then there's a different background. So there's a gloomy one, and there's an overcast one, and there's a bright sunny day one, and then this sunset one. A lot of times I'll do pieces kind of in a series like that.
Yeah, because you can buy the whole set and stack them if you wanted to.
Like your American flags. You had 2 stars, 3 stars, or something.
Yeah, there was 8 of those.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that one.
It just kind of, I guess some people are in art for the pure, true art of it, but I'm trying to make a living too. So sometimes you come up with a good idea and you reproduce it a little bit, and it makes the process faster.
Yeah.
And more sellable,
more eatable because you can eat.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It's always a good thing when you can eat.
I mean, my marketing, my background is marketing, so. Fortunately, I have that side as well as the artistic side, and I'm able to kind of put those 2 pieces together.
It's a very good thing to have.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
And tell me about this cool piece.
This piece is...
Oh, wow. It's almost like 3D.
Yeah.
So you can touch it.
That's done with a squeeze bottle that you'd put ketchup or mustard in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all
like
these
puppy
lines.
paints.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So there's 3 of these also, and this one is...
So it makes like a whole...
Yeah, you could do a triptych with it,
yeah.
or they each look different. This one to me is kind of a 1965-ish one. There's a 1955 one, which is like a black and white checkerboard background, and kind of looks like maybe a Chuck Berry or something like that. And then there's a what I call 1985 one, which is more kind of I don't know, 80s music type.
My dad would
But it's the
love
same
this.
guitar. It's the same guitar on each, but different colors, and then a different background on each one.
My dad would
Perfect
absolutely
idea
love
here for
those.
Christmas. You know?
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, you know what? Remind me if you still have those.
You
That's
might
a
see
good.
some of these on my auction tomorrow if you go to my.
Oh.
So this is a piece I'm still working
Look
on. I
at
want to bring
this.
that
Look
so you
at
can kind
this.
of get an idea of.
Look, uh-oh, you got Kelly excited.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
This is one that I'm working on.
And bring it up a bit.
A lot of the work. Would you give me that one over there, that in the background?
This one?
Yeah. See, a lot of my work originally was pure abstract. So something like this that just shows color and movement and so on. And by being able to convert to where I'm doing art full time, this is more what I have time to do and learned a lot of the skills. And I mean,
So
there's
it's obviously gonna, when it's done, it's Times Square.
Yeah.
You can see Broadway. You can see all the little Broadway, like Lion King, and Wicked, Phantom.
That is really, really cool.
yeah, you can keep looking.
Look at this. Cats. Amazing. If you're a theater person in New York, this is the perfect painting for you right here, I'm telling you.
There's a few people to still put in down at the bottom, you can see, but at first I didn't have any people, and I thought you can't have Times Square with no people.
Right.
Well, no, yeah.
And I'll tell you a secret, over here on this side, right down in here.
Somebody's getting mugged.
I couldn't figure out what to do there, right? I couldn't figure out, like, the truth is, this side of the street didn't line up with this side of the street. It was
okay.
off, like the street wasn't. I just put a big old bus right in front of it.
There you go.
Big old tour bus and
Cool.
kind of covered up that space. So.
Naked Cowboys in there too, right?
Yeah, the naked cowboy, he's, well, he's naked. So that's you see him?
I think so.
On the corner?
So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw him on the corner.
Right there.
Yeah, that's him.
There you go. Even the naked cowboy's in there.
But
That's neat.
what I think is fun about art is you can't really make a mistake. You know, anything that,
Really? You should see some of my paintings.
well, you just keep working, like I just keep working with it. This right here, you see where these balloons are?
Uh-huh.
Originally, those were, I started putting in people, and I realized those people are like 12 feet tall.
Right.
So they became balloons, you know, that's just,
Gotcha.
you just do what you gotta do to make that happen.
Like
So,
all improv as you go.
a little bit, yeah. Something new that I'm working on, and it might be a little bit hard for your people to see, but this, see how this kind of gets all trippy like this?
It reminds me of when I would do Easter eggs when I was little, and we'd
Yeah.
It reminds me when
And
I
we'd
used to do
sell
acid.
Ah!
Exactly.
That too, yeah.
So this is just, so this is kind of a little bitty test piece, but what you do is you mix the paint with an oil, like a WD-40 or something like that, and it pops out those colors like that. You just pour it on there and it does that. So what I'm gonna do with this is more like make prints. We'll have something that looks like maybe a corner of that, but it'll be, you know, wall size, and it'll be super cool.
Cool.
That is cool.
So.
The guy who celebrates our birthday with us, but we'll go to that one first. But go ahead.
This is one I brought for Kelly. So
Oh,
I
wow.
figured she's kind of, you know.
Paris.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Michael. You make me so happy.
That's a Paris stamp. I think it's from like 1905, a replica of it, obviously.
Very
And again, there's a series. There's several of those in different colors.
I don't
There's a
know
blue
if they can
background.
see it.
I got that big camera.
Like Vanna White.
I brought that because I thought maybe
We share the same birthday. Paul
Do you
Stanley,
really?
Kelly Jean, and
Do you really?
yeah, we all share the same
So
birthday.
is that not bizarre?
See, I brought that because I figured if I come back, I could make one of those of you.
I was gonna
That would
say,
be
can we
great.
make
Wow,
one
that would
like
be
that
so
with
I would
you?
be down.
I can do that.
I would be very down.
I love these little canvases like that.
I love it. These are the ones I love. I mean, this is kind of the stuff you can put on the wall and people don't even know it's
Yeah,
a painted
yeah.
picture. Like, oh, wow, did you get the dollar store? No, I spent money. Michael Palmer is the guy.
Earlier you were talking about Toledo and the mountains and so on.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know Toledo is really considered the home of Jeep. That's where the main Jeep factory is.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't know
last summer we had Jeep Fest in Toledo.
Okay.
And literally, I mean, 10,000 Jeeps in a parade throughout downtown. And so I didn't really know about it. So 3 days before that, I got the idea to make these little Jeep paintings. And
Capitalizing on the stuff, man. Good for you, man.
Nice.
Good for you.
So
Good
there's 100 of
business
those. There's 100 of those. They're each signed and numbered. It's a little bit abstract, obviously, but people loved them, especially Jeep people. So I brought you that one to put on your desk or
Awesome.
dashboard. Or whatever
Thank
might
you.
want.
Awesome.
What I do. So.
Excuse me. You have we're doing some big murals. Is that correct? You were doing some with the city?
Yeah. I just well, it's a long process to make that happen.
Okay.
You've got to get approved by the city, and it seems like it's kind of a moving target depending on who you are. Sometimes
Oh,
there's some
okay. Got
politics
it.
involved.
Got it.
So last year I started this project on this particular wall, and then they changed the occupants of that building. So now there's a Mexican-Cuban restaurant in that building. And they didn't want the design that we started last year. So, which was approved. I mean, it like went through easy peasy, approved.
Yeah.
And then we got a delay. We had some other people in the neighborhood. We had a delay. So long story short, this Mexican-Cuban restaurant moved in, and they said, yeah, we'd love to have the mural, but we want it to relate to our theme. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So you start over.
They'll throw some cactuses in there.
Yeah.
Some sombreros.
So we're doing something. so we're doing something that looks kind of like the streets of Cuba.
Okay.
And then so one side of it is the streets of Cuba. The other side is like a coastline in Mexico. But you got to resubmit. You got to get approval all over again. It's got a new design.
Gotcha.
But that's going to be 55 feet wide, 2 stories high.
And this is all you're going to paint the entire thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to have some volunteers that are going to help me with it, but probably from the local art school and some other artist friends and so on. But yeah, the design's there. And then we've got another one that's called Peace, Love, and Happiness, which is 4 stories high. And that's huge. It's 80 feet by 100 feet.
That's a lot of paint.
That's a lot of paint, yeah. Yeah, but it's going to be actually...
Sounds like a good message, though.
Yeah, it's going to be an easier design. You know, smiley faces, hearts, and peace signs, and maybe some flowers.
Flowers, that's kind of thing.
Yeah.
Peace and love. Turn up the love.
Peace and love, yeah.
Peace and love. So how does everybody find out about Mr. Michael Palmer if they want to invite some artwork and some auction stuff?
Well, you can go to my Facebook page, Michael Palmer Arts, or you can follow me on Twitter. Look up Michael Palmer Artist. I'm trying to build Twitter followers. I just started Twitter recently.
I hate Twitter.
You do?
She hated Facebook.
I just followed you. I just now followed you.
Everything that posts on my Twitter is like connected to my YouTube or through Facebook or whatever. I never actually go on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's just like they want you to just throw something out, your thought out there every once in a while. It's like I already do enough of that on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can show dirty stuff on Twitter, though. That's different. Feel like it, you can.
On Twitter more often.
Same thing with Instagram, Michael Palmer Artist. You know, if you Google me, you'll find me.
So it's at Michael Palmer Artist.
On Twitter?
On Instagram.
Instagram at Michael Palmer Artist.
At Michael Palmer Artist. Okay.
Right,
Do you think you're going to hear from Jean and Paul's attorney about that?
The Jeep attorney.
No, Jean and Paul. KissOnline.com.
Nah, I hope I do. It makes it more valuable.
Exactly.
For all official Kiss merchandise, go to KissOnline.com.
Right. Turn it.
I'm sorry.
You know, somebody.
Yeah, Gene wouldn't like that.
Somebody said something like that to me, but think what I can get for it then.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like $10. You know.
Exactly.
You need to do a stroke and fold one, like you said.
Yeah.
Though. That would be great.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do one of those.
There you go. Oh yeah, you're
So-
right. Gene will be coming out of the crack works for that one.
I got a Gene one. I just didn't bring it. This one looks
Because
better.
he'll get pissed.
Yeah.
He's copyrighting the devil sign, so you know he'll be mad.
Oh, I met Gene.
And the money
He's
bag
cool.
sign. He's got the money bag sign too, you know.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy when it comes to copyright stuff. Cool. Well, Michael, we look forward to hearing more from you and all that great stuff and having you
And
back
thank
around.
you for
We
the
wanna thank you for
gift.
sticking around tonight and coming back.
Thank you for having me.
All the way in from Toledo, Michael Palmer.
Louder!
Coming right back, right after this next video, we got Tony Nova, Mike Clark. They're going to be talking about this life party they got going on Friday night. They were going to DJ, but hell, we're just going to sit on the couch and talk. Why not, right? We're going to break away from our music video. We got one music video. We got to get these guys lined up and back on the couch, so stick around. Final part of Tune In Tuesday coming up right after this. We'll see you in a second.
Get loud!
Yeah! All right.
Bitch. All right. You know, I know you want an Oreo, bitch. I just want to freak your mind. It's 12 o'clock. She's in my ear. She's whispering things I wanna hear. Come a little bit closer. Have a seat on the sofa. Put your drink on a coaster. Let me call my chauffeur. We can go to Costa Rica, Mamacita, teacher, freak ya how I'm supposed to. She knows my style, I know her name. She knows my song, that's my claim to fame.
She likes to touch me and I don't mind. I know exactly what's on her mind.
Do you wanna grind? I'm freaking you from behind. Rub my finger down your spine. I just want to pick your mind. Girl, you are fine. Someone I can wine and dine. I don't want to know your sign. I just want to pick your mind.
She's a dirty girl, a porno star. We're driving home, stop and park the car. She's a girl of my dreams, like a movie scene. She's a titty dancer, you know what I mean. She loves my voice, I dig her style. She's taking off her top, time to stay a while. We get a room, we're checking in. Triple X peep show, the fun begins.
She likes to touch me and I don't mind. I know exactly what's on her mind.
Do you wanna grind? I'm freaking you from behind. Rub my finger down your spine. I just want to pick your mind. Girl, you are fine. Someone I can wine and dine. I don't want to know your sign. I just want to pick your mind.
Damn, baby, what's your name? She told me Miss Hurricane. She can make it squirt if I make it rain. Money ain't a thing when you got that change. Pull it out, throw it on her. Where you wanna go, I'll blow it on you. You hotter than California, Arizona in the summer. Palm trees, jet skis, Vegas nights, cool breeze. Miami, Sandy Beach, Aruba, 2 scooters in the street. All I wanna do is ooh ooh in the sheet. From the window to the wall, no ski ski. I'm Chris Angel, mind freak. I'll do things you won't believe. She likes to touch me and I don't mind. I know exactly what's on her mind.
Do you wanna grind? I'm freaking you from behind. Rub my finger down your spine. I just want to pick your mind. Girl, you are fine. Someone I can wine and dine. I don't want to know your sign. I just want to pick your mind. I just want to pick your mind. I just want to freak your mind. I just want to pick your mind. I just want to pick your mind. I just want to pick your mind. I just want to freak your mind. I just want to pick your mind. I just want to pick your mind. I just want to pick your mind.
Hey, what the fuck? I want you to pay this fucking bill. No, who the fuck was that started? Shit needs to get paid. I gotta. When are we gonna pay that? I need.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right, let's get loud for Tune In Tuesday.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
We are back, Tony Nova, Mike.
Woo!
We got some feedback going on.
Woo!
Back
Here
around.
for feedback. All
Yeah.
right.
Kelley Jean, VJ, the whole crew's here. We're hanging out a little bit later than normal. Why not?
Hey.
And where do we begin? Let's start with Mike.
It's been a good night.
It's been a good night. So far, we have
It's been a great night, yeah.
Good time.
Pretty good.
We got to meet. What did you think about that doll? They got that stuff over in Japan. Tell me about Japan. Or I'm sorry, you were in China.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
I was in China for a day.
Okay.
So
I heard it's awful there.
It was actually very metropolis. It was a bunch of different people. It was like walking in the middle of a Toronto festival.
I heard that the people there are really rude and they're nasty. Like they pee and shit all over the streets and they like hawk loogies wherever.
I didn't get a chance to see any of that, honestly, you know. But I'm not gonna say it didn't go on because it was. If you know how New York is, if you go there, it's real busy. Yeah. Just like New York Times crack. It's just
oh, yeah. New York Times crack.
Just they're everywhere. But again, I was there for a short period.
Right.
Like I literally got off the plane. They sent me to the airport. I mean, to the hotel.
Right.
As you know, I love martial arts.
Was it one of those little teeny weird cube
No, it was a Holiday Inn.
Oh.
It was a Holiday Inn.
Dang.
As I enter the door, I see this waterfall cascade with this lady in a golden kung fu outfit doing Tai Chi.
What?
As if they just was waiting for me to walk in.
The grand entrance.
Mike Carter's coming. Get her out, get the gold chick out
Give
there.
me the Tai Chi woman.
I like gold.
Yeah, but you know, it was at the same time it was bittersweet because all I had was just enough
You
time
sure that
to
wasn't
see
in
her.
your rider?
Dude, I wanted to play. I wanted to go ahead and do something, but all I had time was to register and stare at her, and then go straight to the elevator,
right.
Take my stuff, pack my things. Then they picked me back up. She was gone by the time we came down. We went to the restaurant to eat, went to the club, checked it out. No, let me take that back. We went straight to the club, checked it out, did a sound check, then went to eat. Food was delicious.
Right. Chinese.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
I know.
But,
I
doubt.
wonder if they have American restaurants. I know they have like McDonald's.
I'm gonna tell you,
and stuff,
yeah, they got
but,
McDonald's,
you know.
Kentucky Fried Chicken,
But I'm just wondering if-
Denny's, Five Guys. They got
Oh, really?
They have Five
I mean,
Guys?
they got everything.
Wow.
They got
Whoa.
everything.
Whoa.
When I went to Manila, my boy was opening up a sausage bar, you know, where it's like strictly like sausages and hot dogs.
Like
Menjo's.
Yeah.
Ah, we both said it. We both said it.
Yeah, it was a stereo, you know, tunnel vision effect. But anyway, it was inside of a mall that they were in the process of making, so I got a chance to see all the other restaurants they got in there. Kentucky Fried Chicken is huge there.
Yeah, it is. But what is it called there, though? It's not Kentucky
It's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, is it Kentucky Fried?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, depending on how you pronounce it, you know,
Oh,
Kentucky
okay.
Fried it anyway.
Got it.
But
Kentucky Fried
McDonald's was running everything. They got Pizza Hut, Domino's, but you know, McDonald's is running everything.
Now
Did you eat McDonald's there?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Did it? Okay, but
I didn't order it. What happened was.
Did it taste like American McDonald's? So it's like okay. I always
yeah,
wondered
but
that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Not every place is like that because
Sometimes
he knows I used to go
there's
to Japan a lot, and I'm gonna tell you, Makanu Dadano. That's how they pronounce it over there. That McDonald's over there. Makanu Dadano.
Makanu Dadano.
It's dope. Tastes good. Has its own like flavor going on.
It's got real meat.
Yeah, real fresh, high quality meat. You know, like what McDonald's supposed to taste like.
Exactly.
I'm not down to McDonald's. It's just, you know, you guys run everything. So I'm just, I avoided it, but I had no other choice.
So you did China, then you went from there.
Yeah, I went from Beijing, you know, straight to Seoul, Korea.
Okay.
I gotta admit, the party I did there was for Club Venue for this girl Rhea. She owned the place. It was great. It wasn't that big. It was like a small capacity, like 100 capacity place. Right. But you know, it was all wood. System was so perfect. You know, for you DJs that know, when you have a system that's so good, you don't even need your headphones. That's what it was like.
Wow.
Yeah. And everybody was right there. You know, there's a couple of video clips of me fooling around on Twitter, I think it's Twitter, Instagram,
right,
that the venue put out themselves. And you see it was Liam, J3, no, it was W3, and JY, and Rhea. Well, you guys, thanks.
Oh, yeah, so that's good.
Yeah.
Coming back soon, I'm sure, hopefully.
Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, that was one of those nights that, you know, was worth it. It was the same repeat process. You know, they grabbed me from the hotel, took me to the airport. Next day, went straight to Seoul, Korea. They picked me up, took me there. Her place is where she has like the hotel type setup. So it was great, you know. So it was home cooked, you know, total home atmosphere. She's from Japan, so I got that Japanese treatment, which, you know, I'm used to because I used to go to Japan a lot.
Don't they sit on the ground to eat?
Well, it's optional. You know, it's, you know, most times.
They did. Like
You know, they do. A lot of this ground sitting. We, like, in the living room, or the dining room, I don't know which one it was. We was eating cake in there. It was Liam's birthday. That was like some sit down on the floor type action. That's on Instagram and Twitter too. Him blowing out the candle.
That's cool.
But yeah, the party was sensational. That's another metropolis. You know, very multicultural. And I just want to say this just for the record because a lot of people was asking. Well, not actually. A lot of people was telling me, "Wow, I didn't think Beijing was like that. I didn't think Korea was like that." But I'm here to tell you, you know, not that I'm trying to say that the editorials out here just totally fool you,
Right.
but just like everybody else, I even got a warning from one of my brothers. He's like a high-profile DJ. He was like, "Brother, don't go over there, man. Right now, it's not good." And I got to admit, I was thinking myself too, because North Korea's on something right now. You know, it's just like a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't know what I was walking into.
Like, man, I'm from Detroit, bro. We hear those rumors.
That part came in. You know,
Yeah.
I figured whatever's gonna happen, I got to deal with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, but you know, honestly, everybody was wonderful. It was great. I really enjoyed the energy that came out of those places. So despite what people were saying, Beijing was very friendly. The people that was there, they was very open and nice. You know, I didn't have any issues. You know, I don't know what area it was, but you know, it was a great.
It was a good area.
Yeah,
They
you know.
took him in the black van.
Yeah, special van. And the same
That
thing
looks
with
normal.
you know, in Korea, it was very family oriented. I mean, like for me, you know, it was even though I was the special guest there, the people were just, you know, nice and cool. You know, I made friends there basically.
Great.
You know,
Awesome.
and then
You capped it off with one more country.
Manila. Flipped
Yes.
over to Manila, and Manila, it was different. You know, it was well, you know, first of all,
It's crazy.
yeah, well, you know, they don't kill you for smoking weed, as I found out. They won't just blow you off.
Okay.
You know, but you know, they are serious. There's one thing I can tell you: there was no marijuana in none of them countries.
Right.
There was no weed in China.
your hand shaking?
There was no there's no Facebook in China unless you got a VPN or something. Whatever that you know, it's a VPN number.
Yeah.
You do have Facebook in Korea, but you know,
That's weird.
Yeah, everything there it was cool, but like I said, there was no type of weed happening over there either. And in Manila, it was the same thing. You know, the party there, I enjoyed it. It was I posted a small video of it because I didn't get to just take too many pictures, but the place was great. It was a swimming pool club party. So you walk in, everything is all glass. Like we had like a room that was glassed off, and that's where they were serving us food, TV going.
Right.
And right outside, you got like the pool that's, you know, takes half the space. It's all open, you know, open deck and no rooftop. And then on the side, you got the DJ booth right here, and then you got the cocktail bar, and everybody sitting around. So yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was nice. I hope somebody got some pictures. I didn't take any.
You gotta take me along next time. So I
Yeah.
get all those family shots that you want.
But everybody did see the one place that I went to.
Oh man,
Yeah, this I know I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, so please forgive me off the rip. But I will pronounce it. It was Tangake or Tangake or somehow, but it's spelled Tangake.
Okay.
You go into the I guess the village farming area, and for me, I've never seen a pineapple farm. Yeah, I'm even saying that I'm dumb enough to think that pineapples came off a tree.
I didn't even know. Yeah, exactly.
You know, because that's the first thing you think. But no, it's actually grown in the ground. So you see these rows of pineapples coming up.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so you know that was interesting.
So Tarzan was fake.
Yeah, man, it's bullshit. Man. Just straight up. But you know, it was cool because they had the coconut trees all the above. Now, I wasn't impressed with the animals I saw roaming around. I'll be honest, I was not.
Like what?
Dude,
like,
they just had sparrows.
Just sparrows?
I ain't see no pigeons. I ain't see no, parakeets. I saw little gray sparrows running around just everywhere.
Oh yeah.
There weren't anything like
It was
monkeys
like,
or anything
nope.
like that. No.
The only thing that impressed me is when I saw Tangakay, and I decided to go down the stairs because for those who've seen it, it's this hotel that's kind of made of glass with blue and stone, and it goes straight into this pool that levels off, that goes straight into the mountains and the volcano. So
my gosh.
from a viewing point,
I've seen pictures. It's incredible.
Wow.
yeah,
I've never been there.
The first time when I saw it, it was like I didn't expect to see that because he just said, "Man, I got a surprise for you. Check it out." So it was one of those, "Hey, oh my God," you know, because it just
Did it kind of really freak you
yeah.
out?
What's that word?
Yeah.
You know that that was what I saw. You know, it was a cross between like
Glorious.
yeah, like James Bond movie in
Right,
heaven.
right,
You know, it was just a perfect place. So you know,
So you got in the pool and you felt like James Bond. It was cold. You got out.
yeah, exactly. I was like, hurry up.
Screw
All right,
this
it's cool.
guy.
You all right? Good.
Yeah.
My teeth is chattering now. Won't make a good picture. Stop.
James Bond
Yeah.
pulled off, but my ass.
I was
is nowhere.
15 minutes James Bond.
I got my selfie.
Yeah,
That's
turned
right.
to James Brown getting out. But you know, like I said, going to my original point, as I went down the stairs where it was at, there was like the area that leads into the forest before you go into the mountains. And on the way down there, I seen this huge cobweb. And I was like, all right, I got to see this spider.
Right.
The thing was so big, I didn't even see it.
Wow.
It was, the body was like that, yeah, about like this big, and legs was out like this. And it just stood there and didn't move. So I blew a little window and I saw the hand, you know, legs moving. I was like, all right, I got it. So I did a little small clip of me showing it, you know, and just kind of posted it. But yeah, it was a very beautiful place.
With crazy spiders.
Yeah, if you want to, you know, and I heard that they have, let me see. It's something that climbs up the trees. I don't think it's monkeys, but it's
Sloths?
Nah, some ground animal that climbs up the trees and eats the coconuts or something like that. It might have been mice or rats or something. No koalas.
Nothing nice like that.
Australia.
He's thinking more.
Like I said, the place that had nothing. I saw a cock running around.
A what?
A cock, you know, a rooster.
Oh, we thought you were talking about manjos again.
What brain is that? I'm just talking about.
I thought you were giving up for manjos.
There's a bunch of men in here. Y'all really got to go there?
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're all keep going that
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
What's really funny is that I went to my friend's house today because my bass speaker was out and I wanted him to fix it. And his neighbor's cock had jumped the fence and was walking around his backyard. So I had to go knock on these people's door and be like, "Your rooster's in the yard."
Your cock's out of its hen house.
Can you go get your cock?
And then my friend had nothing but cock jokes after that. Oh,
Get your cock off my lawn, man. Get your
Like,
cock off my lawn. Get that cock off me.
It was friendly. It just came right up to me.
Most cocks are friendly.
Well, you're a girl.
You know, they like to
Come
fight
away
when
with
they're
the
friendly.
call.
All cocks have friendly to you.
All right, hold on. We
In
got
some
somebody else
places-
here too. Tony Nova hasn't said a word yet.
I know, poor Tony.
And we wanted to say, now you guys got this life party coming up on Friday night.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that because I want to get to that real quick because we only got a little bit more time here. But you got this life party. It's been going on for how long?
Okay, first let me just grab the history on that one.
All right.
Originally, it was a concept that I got when I was doing parties with Kegger, who was one of the guys running Northern Lights. We started parties like Agave, which was like a very successful party in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah, right around there, yeah.
Yeah, that's when we met. He
Good old days.
got tons of footage on it. We just have to find it. But I'm gonna leave that alone. But anyway, after that whole thing subsided, he was running Northern Lights. He was like, well, you know, if you're of interest, you can just do something at Northern Lights. And I just had this idea, you know, instead of having a party that I'm trying to grab a whole bunch of house heads to, that I'm just trying to get a whole bunch of people to, you know, these are good friends of mine, so they'll work with me on my decision. And my decision was I just wanted to do something that was fun and celebratory, and it actually had an honest meaning to it. So I called it Life Party, you know, celebrate life. And you know, made sure it was free so you can come enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
My buddy who at the time, when I played, he played percussions while I play. He was a partner that I brought in, and he would have like his whole ensemble set up. So while I'm DJing, you know, I'm playing, you know, Afro, Latin, Cuban, house, you know, stuff like that. So it all counteracts. And one of the beautiful things that happens with it is we interact with the crowd. You know, like we have shakers and tambourines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, people come in, you in your little mood.
We got a little sample of it at the Memorial Weekend party here. Because you guys had I was playing with your tambourines.
Yep. You can go to TonyNova.net. There's a lot of there at TonyNova.net too. But it's just like he said, it's total audience interaction. And so we've expanded now. We've expanded. We've added a couple more percussionists.
Our buddy Keith, by the way.
Keith Beaver's on tour.
Yeah, he's on tour. He went to Vietnam, and I don't know when he's coming back, but you know he's rocking it out there. So you know I want to do a shout out for him for you know sticking with me in the dream. How he got into the fold. The brother was coming through the shows a lot, and he just asked me one day, you know, because I just kind of kept it just me DJing because I wasn't trying to, you know, get caught up with the DJ special guest thing, but I did want it to naturally flow. So when he asked me to play, he came on, and like you see this outfit that he has on, he came in with that outfit, and you know he put his setup on, and I gotta tell you, the brother rocked it. He came in, and you can feel this energy that was coming through. And me and the owner, Mike, was looking at him, was like, you know, he's like, this your boy Tony? I was like, yeah, he's playing. He's like, dude, this guy got some good energy, you should keep him. And I was like, yeah. So, you know, basically, we incorporated him into the act. And I'm going to be honest, it's been a heaven sent, because this brother's not only an entertainer, producer, he makes websites. He's a hype man. I mean, like, for everything. Yeah, everything that I'm not really that good at, he just kind of fits that mode. So, you know, we have websites that's dedicated to the night.
Yeah, we do have a lot going on. I just want to thank Mike, but once again, Mike, we got to tell them they have to. We can talk about Life Party all we want, but we need you to come out and check it out, and check it out and experience it.
When is it again? So let everybody know.
Okay,
this Friday.
Yeah, it's this Friday, but it is the last Friday of every month. So we are on this Friday, July 28th, at Northern Lights in Detroit.
Yeah.
Special guest percussionists will be Madam Butterfly. Myself and Mike are going to be playing. We have a couple DJs in. Earl Mixon McKinney's going to be DJing. Cool. So we got to step up our game. Yeah, I was listening today. I'm like, shit, I got to step the motherfucking game.
Yeah, Earl McKinney is one of my partners at
bring.
Mix. We had this thing called Schoolhouse that we do every Thursday, and he's one of my brothers that I play with. And just so you know his history, this guy, he's been playing about as long as I have. Yeah. He plays for the Detroit Pistons and all kind of different cats. But this guy, especially over the past couple of years, he's been coming in on a mission. I mean, when he plays, you definitely can tell that he's serious. It's just the way he comes off, for sure. And our other special guest, he's in from out of town.
Guy from Phoenix. His name is
Joe Curry.
Joe Curry.
Yeah. He's originally a Detroit guy, but he moved out there. And how we actually met from our production side, actually. I was working with this guy from an Italian label. He was also working with him. And when not the Italian guy, Federico, but Joe came to Detroit during the Electronic Music Festival one time. And we had him do a show at our spot Mix, where the Schoolhouse is at with me and Earl.
Right.
And we got a chance to meet, and we connected, and we said that we was gonna work together. And a project came up. I did some drums for him. He was doing this remix for Let's Give It Up for Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I gave him a bunch of drum program that he used for that.
Now that's him, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I don't know. You know, we get DJs in and out, but yeah.
Yeah, you know, so many tracks. And then this is a new track that I'm doing, Stellar Sonic, Brown remix. I got that from him. You know, you guys, y'all heard it. You know, it's bad.
So we'll look at that this weekend too, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be breaking some new tracks?
Yeah. I got a couple
new
of tracks.
A lot of new music this weekend.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll be breaking some new Unsel Brown music as well on Friday.
Rest in peace to Unsel.
Rest in peace for my brother.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'd like to have everyone out this Friday in Detroit. Chicago, you know, it's nothing but a 5-hour drive. It's a free party. So you think about a lot of these parties where you go see Mike Clark for $25.
Exactly, yeah.
You go see Tony Nova for $25.
Yeah.
You go see Earl McKinney for $25. Or you go to some of these other places. I went to a place the other night, and they were charging $35, and it wasn't Tony Nova, and it sure the hell wasn't Mike Clark. Our party is free.
Yeah.
If you want world-class house music, funk, soul, you know, we do the whole thing. I would come on out to Northern Light. It's worth the drive to Detroit.
Absolutely.
It's worth the $49, $50 room that you would spend anywhere else to hang out with us in Detroit. We'll probably get an after party for you, you know. We might even come here and turn the lights on.
You never know.
So we would love to have you guys out in Detroit this Friday night, Northern Lights Lounge. Info's at TonyNova.net, and we'll post some stuff over at Tune In Tuesday as well. MikeAgentXClark.com.
You post it on there too. So
Yeah,
come to
let them know,
www.mikeagentxclark.com.
And
You
we'll
said
be
it's so
outdoors.
smooth.
Oh.
You know what? We're outdoors.
Nice. Oh, you're outdoors. Okay.
Yep, we are
Patio
outdoors
time.
this Friday. I checked the weather. We're going to be looking at like 71. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
bring your wax pen.
Definitely
Bring your
got
wax pen.
Well, gentlemen, thank you. I think we covered most of the ground. I mean, we could keep going on for days and hours.
that. Yeah, I do just want to say one
Yeah, go
thing.
ahead,
It's for one of my brothers. For you guys who know, I was a member of Direct Drive coming up. I was one of the last members, I guess. I'm not sure. But in any
Direct
case,
Drive?
Yeah, Direct
Is that
Drive.
right when you had that high top fade?
Yeah.
Jimmy know everything.
I was a little kid, but you
Jimmy
know,
knows all.
But just so you know, the history of Direct Drive, now it's the members of Charivari, Todd Johnson, Sign, all those guys. And the reason why I'm saying this is we had lost a brother, Steve Dunbar, last year. That was also a Charivari participant. But we also just lost a brother just last week. His name is Ray Berry. He was real big in the 80s and the 90s, but he was of Direct Drive. He made a good name for himself.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to just do a dedication to him if I can, because, you know, like I say, he was one of the brothers that helped do a lot before the whole techno house thing. So I just want to say rest in peace.
Yeah.
And, you know, the name of Direct Drive.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Ray.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
And we look forward, like I said, this Friday night. Get over to
Well,
Northern
got to
Lights.
see you Friday.
Friday, come on out.
Friday,
Get out yourself on the patio, have yourself a good time.
Friday, come
Yeah, grab a shake and kick it.
Come get it.
Once again, Mike Agent Clark, Tony Nova. Tune In Tuesday. We're going to let everybody came
Michael
by.
Palmer.
Michael Palmer here tonight.
Samara.
Samara
Where's she at?
78 and Lilith.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
I think
And Lilith.
Lilith is back there making some money, I think, in the
I
background.
saw her doing something.
And of
Are you
course,
serious?
our live
Chilling.
studio audience.
Yeah. Joe, Don. We got Aaron
Men
over
behind
there.
the scenes.
All the guys from Menjo's. We got.
Impressive testicles.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you get out to that one. We want to thank Mary Stone, our Instagram lady over here. Thank you very much, Mary.
Lizzie.
Oh, Friday you can stop by. Ruth's here in the house. Thank you very much for watching Tune In Tuesday. The best of Tune In Tuesday for the next 2 weeks while we rebuild the studio. We got some new stuff coming up here. We can't wait to show you.
New stuff.
New stuff always coming around Tune In Tuesday.
Introducing new stuff.
Kelley Jean and VJ Struggle here in the house. We got to get out of here. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Let's get live!